money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
Most of the work I used to do was warehouse, factory, roofing, construction. But when it came to roofing and construction, I didn't cut because I can only see out one eye, so everything's kind of...
Yeah.
I was basically just the workhorse. I carried the trolleys, the 2x4s and Peel's tools and the bag of shingles and everything. Last warehouse I worked at was Coles E-Commerce right there in Monroe.
Yeah.
Worked there for 7.5 years, working in shipping.
Well, did they fire you or?
No, I quit. I quit there. Like, I just got tired of how they were treating their employees. People talk about Amazon, how Amazon treats their employees. Step in line. Coles was first. They were doing, like, when you do trailers, you know, it's not like someone's just pushing boxes down. Like, it's a automatic conveyor. If it red lights, that means tons of boxes are going to circulate and it's going to slam down, and you're by yourself in a trailer and you got to try to stack it up, keep it from red line. Sometimes you got to do 2 trailers by yourself, and you
can't keep up.
No. And then when they find dude, like when I first started working in shipping, there was a crew of 10 people, but each time someone went to a different department or a different shift, there was never no replacements. So by the time I left, there was only 5 of us trying to do 5 trailers, do like upper jackpot, make sure the line doesn't jam, work on, you know, it's just too much. It was just too much work. And when they finally did give us help, we didn't need it no more. Like when we was getting slammed, they're like, well, we're gonna send you like 6, 7 people. And by the time they come, we've already taken care of it by then. And it's like they're just walking up like, we're here to help. It's like, jeez, thanks. You know, all 5 of us are sweating like we're about to die. You know, it's just, it just wasn't worth the hassle working there. I mean, it might be better now because, like I said, they opened up in 2001. I started working there back in 07. You know, it was the first Kohl's online in the United States.
Yeah.
One in Monroe. And then 2009, 2010, I think is when they first opened up their second in California. Then they opened one in Texas and then Baltimore, like that. But yeah, so for the longest time, if you bought anything online from Kohl's, it was coming from the Monroe one.
You got any family members or anything?
Yeah, but I haven't talked to my family since I buried my mom back in 2013.
Do you think if you got in contact with them, maybe they'd want to talk to you?
Maybe not my cousin Scott, but my cousin Cindy probably would. Cindy's more of a reasonable person. Scott's more of a hardhead like that. But yeah, I mean, Cindy, she just became a grandmother, so she has a whole new case of worms that she has to deal with. So I wouldn't want to, put a shadow on her doorstep. You know, I mean, she got 3 kids now. One of her kids just had a kid. My cousin Scott, he has 3 or 4 kids that I think 2 of them are in college now, and who knows if they're, young parents as well. So it's just, my rest of my family moved out of Ohio, moved down to Tennessee, Kentucky, to Florida and everything, New Mexico. So yeah, it's just the family I do have in Ohio still. I don't want to talk to because they got enough stuff that they're dealing with. They don't need.
You just don't want to feel like a burden.
Yeah, it's like I would rather just try to, just lift myself up my bootstraps and just try to, that's why I've been talking to this woman. She comes by. She works at Hope House like that, like, because I was considering maybe, you know, like, because people told me that there's programs that the Hope House can do that can get you to start working, help you to get like a efficiency apartment, something that makes it feel like, you know, it's yours. So I'm kind of done, because this morning I was woke up by someone that had a beautiful rendition of their truck right here.
Being jackasses.
It was like, because I think McDonald's don't open up until like 5 or like when they, and yeah, like I was like half asleep, half awake, and like I opened my eyes because I felt like there was something, and it was like a jet black truck right there. As soon as I opened my eyes, it started, and this pill, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm sitting there like, where's that lady coming? Like, I need to tell, like, I'll go to the Hope House now, because apparently, you know, some people around here are starting to show their hostility towards homeless people, which is kind of funny, because it's like, they only know my story. For all they know, I could have been a husband that just lost my wife and daughter, you know, a home invasion.
Right.
They got tied, they got raped and murdered, and now I'm on the streets because it totally destroyed me. And here you got people acting like,
right, nobody knows your
know,
story, man.
I mean, like, you know, these could be burns like that. Like, I could have served, in, you know, as a Marine like that. I could have got burned in Iraq like that. And here, you know, that's what I'm saying.
That's why we stopped to get the story. So I mean, maybe,
you know, that's just why, you know, because I know there's a reputation around here. There's people that do drugs. I ain't one of them. For all they, you know, I'm a Christian too. That's another thing. They judge me. It's really funny. Like, they're judging me. And the good book says, "Judge, and you shall also be judged. Judge not, and you shall also not be judged. Condemn, and you will be condemned by your own words." And these people are just seeing me, and some people around here might do, that's their own business, but they lump us together, you know, it's just.
You ever thought about putting your setup like further back where people can't see us, so they won't mess with you? Or?
Well, there's like raccoons like that, and I don't really want to.
Oh.
It's kind of eerie enough hearing the raccoons just like right there, and I'm always like.
Did you actually serve in the military?
I tried like that. I had Army, Navy, Marine. I even had the Boy Scout military, National Guards. I got shot down because I can only see out one eye. I've been a liability. Even though I could shoot really good with seeing out one eye, like I'm surgical with a gun, but you know, you had to have vision out of both.
Yeah.
Which it really sucks because my family's been serving in the military in this country since the Revolutionary War. So my family has had a long history of military in this country, and it just sucks when you're told, you know, you're a liability because you can see out one eye.
So before this job, did you have a house? Or?
I had an apartment.
So what's your plans when it starts getting cold? You got some kind of a backup or somewhere to go when it gets cold? It's coming pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm just thankful that the Lord's made September hotter than July. I mean, I can't believe how I'm sitting there like, this is September, right? It feels like July. Like, I'm just thankful that the Lord's making it as hot as it is right now in September.
Well, hopefully we have a mild winter, but
yeah,
there's gonna be nights. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I'm hoping I can get into the Hope House, because that's my only option, so I get to the Hope House.
You tried for any other kind of government help, government assistance or anything? Food stamps, anything like that?
No. I've only been homeless, I've been homeless since Labor Day. And so this is still like uncharted territory for me. I still don't, not like, I've been basically since Monday, on Labor Day, I tried to sleep under the Trenton Bridge, and I didn't realize there was snakes under the bridge until it started getting dark fall, and I saw a big old black snake just drop right next to me. I'm like, grab my duffel bag, I'm like, nope, I'm out.
How'd you go?
Yeah, I just started walking down the road to here.
So what? In this very moment, you're trying to get in the Hope House. But until you find a place to go, what's something that would help you right now?
I don't know, like, only thing I can think of is just trying to get back on my feet, like that. Like, I mean, the Lord's been blessing me with people giving me, because this is my duffel bag.
Yeah.
All this stuff people have gave me, like that. And I was over there at Dad's restaurant because I don't tan, I burn. I went over there. I don't know if it was the owner, but a guy pulled in and gave me over $120 in 20s. I think it was the owner. It's the only thing I know is the owner. Like, I don't know who the owner is. It's just this guy's pulled up. He's like, here, I can help. I'm like, I walked over there, gave me, like I said, $120 in 20s. He's like, get something to eat. I'm like, started looking around, like, make sure I didn't see no cops coming in, like this is like a setup or something. Because I didn't, like I said, like, I heard that there's a new owner. I've never, like, I don't know what he looks like. I'm assuming it had to be the owner because there's no one else someone would give that much money, just like, like, but the whole time I was looking around, making sure there was no cops or something like that, because there's just 100, like, but yeah, it's like, the only thing I'm thinking about is a roof over my head and not taking anything for granted like I did. I mean, like I said, like, I got reacquainted with the Lord on last week, like that. Like, I repented, rededicated myself to God through Jesus, and said, you win. Because every time I backslide, he does something. He does something to make me depend on him again. And I'm never going to backslide again, because I don't think I will be able to survive the next time. If he, like, I mean, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I always hated people when they said that, but until now, I understand truly what that means now. Like, and I didn't really know about blessings, like, and people, like, last night, there's one that gave me a cheese coney, like that. And I opened it up, it had cheese coney and two $5 bills in it. Like, I never understood, I never knew about blessings until now. Like, the Lord is building me from the ground up this time, making me, I'm more dependent on the Lord than I was when I first came to him. Because I had my own money, I had a home, so I didn't really, I prayed to him, I read the word, but I didn't really had to rely, like, but now being homeless, I fully lean on the Lord, and the Lord has been kind. I mean, there's some people that has been kind, but like I said, Jesus said that God lets it rain on the just and unjust. So there's good people out here, and then there's not so nice people that have hostility towards you for no reason. Like, I get it. Some people don't like homeless people because for some they might have a personal reason, but it's like, I didn't do nothing to you, buddy. Like, it's just, that's one thing I can think of, is just get a roof over my head, sit there sleeping in an actual bed, taking a hot shower, AC, having the heat on, like, there's like all the simple pleasures that I took for granted. And now that I'm out here, like, I realized how good it was, like how easy it is to take. Just taking a shower can be taken for granted. Like the most simple life luxuries, you know, it seems so like I didn't know what hunger was and thirst until I was actually homeless. I didn't really know how you know when you're thirsty. Like I didn't really realize the meaning until I was homeless and someone gave me a cool bottle of water to drink and I was dying of thirst. And so, you know, it's just me. I just want to try to start working again and not make the same mistakes again. Like don't take nothing for granted.
How about right now? You got something to drink?
Yeah, I got like a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
Okay.
That's another thing I didn't realize how good pop tasted when we drank nothing but water, and then someone gave me a 20-ounce Mountain Dew, and it was like nectar from the gods. Like I'm like this tastes so good. So yeah, it's just I'm appreciating everything, you know, like from ground up like that. Like,
you have like a message you'd like to tell everybody? Like something that you want to spread around to people in general, or haters, or you know, other people that may be in need like you?
Don't take nothing for granted like that. Like appreciate everything that you have. Don't you know, don't all I can say is don't take nothing for granted like that. Like even the smallest thing, like sitting on the toilet when you're homeless, that is luxury like that. Because when you're homeless, you kind of have to go wherever you can try to hide behind bushes and everything. Like, and it's so degrading. I mean, most simplest thing, like turn on a light switch, is a blessing compared to when you're homeless and you're out in the pitch black and you hear noises around you. You can't see anything. You see some limbs moving, but you can't see what's moving them, which makes it even more terrifying. Well, I mean, I know what's over there is raccoons still like that. They can be mean little suckers. But yeah, just don't take nothing for granted like that. Appreciate. It don't matter if you have a 3-bedroom house. It don't matter if you have a 2-bedroom apartment. It don't matter if you have an efficiency apartment. Treat it like it's a mansion like that. Just appreciate. Don't just don't look at your home like efficiency apartment. Like no, like appreciate it like that. Because trust me, when you're sleeping on a couch behind a gas station, that efficiency apartment will look like the Four Seasons to you. Like that. I mean, it's so easy to lose sight on things that are so important that we take a lot of these things for granted, you know, until you don't have it no more. Then you realize, man, I had pretty good. I mean, it doesn't matter if you live in an efficiency apartment and you don't like it. Trust me, that homeless person that's across the street digging for the grass trying to find change would take that efficiency apartment in a heartbeat like that, because it would be, like I said, the Four Seasons compared to sleeping out in the elements.
Well, I think we'd like to help you with something. I don't know what, but we're not going to put that in the video. That's between us. That's not for everyone else to know. However, once we end this, we'll talk about that. So,
Good.